The attitude that you bring to your yoga practice is so important. Some days we find ourselves in a very cranky mood and not really up for a lively practice. We see the glass as half empty rather than half full. If you ever have days like this, one way to shift your attitude is to go out in nature. But if you don't have time for a long walk in nature, just by coming to the yoga mat and doing some poses that will create a little bit more aliveness in the upper body will serve to elevate your attitude. We'll start this practice standing. At the top of your mat, stand tall. Enjoy your breath. Draw your breath in and reach your arms up and slightly back. Exhale, release your hands down. Spread your fingers as you inhale and take your arms up, slightly back. Exhale, release your arms down. Inhale, reach your arms up and slightly back. Exhale, take your hands down. Stay standing, and as you reach your arms to the side, take your arms up and reach over to one side, back to center, over to the opposite side, back to center. Just reach again to one side to stretch through the side body. Reach up and to the opposite side to get this feeling of elongation, to feel just a little bit more spaciousness through fullness in your breath. One last time, over to the side, stretch, and up. Release your hands down. Now step your left foot back. Inhale, take your arms up, look up, reach back. Exhale, release your hands down. Come to a twist where you'll take your right hand to the waist and twist. Reach your arm up and over. Release your hand down. Step your back foot forward. Place your hands to your low back. Rise up. Reach up to the sky and slightly back. Exhale, release your hands. Two more. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale. Inhale, you open your heart to open your attitude to be more receptive. Exhale down. Step your right foot back. Plant your back heel, bend your front knee, reach your arms up, look up, reach back, gaze back. Take your right hand down to the mat, lift your back heel so that you can twist nicely as you reach your left arm up and over. Release your hand down, step your back foot forward, place both hands to your low back, rise up, reach up and back, exhale down, inhale, reach up and back, exhale down, again, inhale, reach up and back, exhale, take your hands all the way to the earth as you step your right foot back and your left foot back to come to downward facing dog. In downward facing dog, reach your right foot high to the sky, bend your right knee, just open up here with this nice stretch to your quadriceps on the right side. Release your right leg down, take your left leg up, reach it up high, Bend your left knee. Get a nice turn to open the chest. Release your left foot down. Walk your hands back to your feet. At the back of the mat, with your feet hip distance apart, place your hands right above your knees. Draw your heart forward and lift your chin with your arms straight. Now look in toward your heart as you get the back body really full. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, free your arms with your knees bent, your arms lifting up, open the chest, drop yourself a little bit lower in your pose. Breathe in, take your gaze up, breathe out long. Take your right hand to the outside of your left leg, open your chest nicely. Come back to the center position. See if you can take a little bit more weight on your heels. Take your left hand down to the outer right knee. Twist to open up. Come back to the center position. Root down to rise up to come out of the pose. Exhale, release your hands down. Step to the front of the mat again. Inhale, reach your arms up and back. Exhale, release your hands down. 2 more. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale, reach up and back. Exhale. Step your left foot back with your right foot forward with straight legs. Hold on to either your elbows, or you can take a reverse namaste position with your hands in a prayer position, your choice. As you lean back to open your chest with the steadiness of the back leg, keep that steadiness, keep the back foot planted so fully as you draw down. We're not going deep in forward folds in this practice. In order to keep a nice energetic attitude, just opening the chest nicely as you root back and look up. Come to the forward fold again, not too deep again, as you just keep a nice awareness to the back foot. Inhale, root down through the back foot. Keep that steadiness of the back foot as you look up and back. Exhale, draw down. Inhale, rise up. Release your hands. Step your back foot forward. Take your right foot back. Press down through the back heel. Take your hands behind you, holding on to the wrists, the elbows, or coming to a namaste position or reverse namaste. As you open the chest, look up, keep your balance. With steadiness in the back foot, draw down slightly. Inhale, root down through the back foot, rise up again, look up. Exhale, draw down. 1 more. Inhale, look up, reach back. Exhale, draw forward. Step your back foot forward. Reach your arms up and back. Exhale, release your hands down. Inhale, reach up and back. Keep your hands nice and wide apart. Exhale. Inhale, up and back. Exhale. As slowly as you can, with your feet slightly wider apart than hip distance, bend your knees. See if you can bring yourself down toward the mat, maybe even on the mat, so slowly, so that we can do some twisting. As you bend your left knee, take your right foot just to the outside of the left knee. Let's keep this openness of the upper body that we began by drawing the left ribs toward the inner right knee. Reach your left arm up with your right hand just assisting and lifting you up, lifting the low body. Take your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. Some of us may prefer the bottom leg to be straight. If your bottom leg is straight, that just gives you a little bit more freedom and perhaps a little bit more balance on your sit bones as you come to the twist. You can release out of the pose, and let's have the left leg to the outer right knee or a straight right leg. Park your left hand behind you to get a nice lift to the chest. Take your arm up, twist. See if you can take your elbow just to the outside of the knee. Keep your palm open. In this practice, it's all about opening the upper chest. It gives you so much more vitality. Just through the fullness of the breath, you feel so much more energized, so much more spacious. You start to eliminate the more contracted view of your world. Come back out of the pose and extend your feet nice and wide apart. With your feet wide apart, sometimes it's useful to sit on a blanket or something to elevate your pelvis so that you can come to a twist in this wide stance. With your left hand to the outside of the left leg, reach your right hand toward your left leg. If you find that your right sit bone lifts, then just come to an easy twisting action here. Stay tall. In this practice, we're not doing forward folds. We're trying to keep as much openness in the upper chest as possible, as much elongation as possible. Now release your hand. Come to the opposite side. So take your left hand to the outer right leg. Use your right hand to prop you up and to help anchor the left sit bone. As you twist toward the right side, have a nice ease in your breath, a nice softness here. Inhale and rise up. Bend your knees, lie down on your back. Grab your blocks if you've got them. With your knees bent, lift your pelvis up off the floor to come to a bridge pose. In order to stay in the bridge for some time, you might want to use your blocks to support the pelvis. If you don't have blocks, you can improvise or just do a bridge pose without your blocks. So keep this nice openness in your chest, a nice ease in your breath. your option. If you'd like to take your feet up with the support of the blocks, go ahead and do so. Just enjoy this nice openness to the heart, the support of your shoulders, the ease of the pose. You find in the yoga practice that certain poses open doors for you. They open up your perspective. You see things just slightly different, with a different attitude. Whatever pose you chose, with your feet planted, remove your blocks. Allow your pelvis to draw down to the earth. From the bent leg position, straighten your legs. Close your eyes. Attune to your breath. Breathe in deep. And breathe out long. Breathe in deep. And out long. Breathe in deep. And out long. Stay in Savasana. As you enjoy a shift in your attitude that the yoga practice gives you. Enjoy that spaciousness that you gain from the practice. Namaste.